Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Firebird Grey Wolf of Native Voices Turtle Island TV. And today we have two special guests. One's name is Donna, and she's a famous drummer leader. She's won the Native American Music Award. How many times, Donna?
We have 3 nominations and 2 wins.
Okay. And Yoko
Yes.
is her guest, and she's famous in her own right. Now, Yoko, I didn't know you were a singer.
What?
Are you a singer?
I'm not a singer. I try
Okay,
to sing.
okay, but I
Yes,
know you're a
but
drummer too. You drum at your festivals,
I,
and your festival is reaching its 15th year.
yes,
And I was asking you a little bit before. Can you tell me how the vision came about for your
yes, I can do
festival?
that. Yes. So until the year of 2011, when the big earthquake hit northeast of Japan, and that just gave brought the so much damage. It was a huge magnitude 9.3 type of just humongous earthquake. So the damage of earthquake itself was big. So many people lost their work, their school, their houses, and the whole town was destroyed. But not only the earthquake damage was big, it was followed by huge tsunami that washed out pretty much everything what they own. And that was not the end of this huge natural disaster. That earthquake and tsunami hit the huge nuclear power plant in Fukushima. The name of the plant is Fukushima Daiichi Power Plants, and they lost three nuclear reactors. They went to meltdown, nuclear meltdown. So this is the worst scenario of having nuclear power plant in your backyard.
Uh,
And that the scale is counted at scale 7, which is same as the accident in Chernobyl in 39 years ago. But this scale 7 sounds big, but actually the average of scale 5 nuclear accident, is happening every other year in all over the world. And I am talking about just the accidents have been reported. There are a lot more nuclear accidents have not been reported or hidden or covered purposely.
I
This
don't
is the
see too many discussions on it, even to this day. And
yes.
um, why do you feel that they don't discuss it too much? You have
Well,
any feelings on that?
yeah, because this is a huge money thing.
Mhm.
And isn't it, you didn't just wonder why our senator, New York State Senator Katie Hochul, she is the one worked so hard to put down Indian Point nuclear power plant to close. And this same person, same senator, is proposing a new nuclear power plant in upstate New York.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
What
she's our
kind
state
of,
governor.
right?
Mhm.
That's so strange. The gossip saying she was pushed by some president of this country, and I can understand it. So she wants to protect herself, but that's totally wrong.
Yeah,
She knew that's how bad it is, so she just decided to put her work and put lots of energy to close Indian Point nuclear power plant.
I don't,
And
I
now
don't,
opening
um,
it.
I don't see the White House talking about it too much either.
Yeah, right. Because
It's
everybody
kind of
knows.
on the back burner.
Yes, yes. Something is
Yeah.
not right, right? It's something is smothering. It's smoking. It's burning in the backstage.
Right. What you said in New York. Can you tell me what part of New York it's happening?
Initially, that was proposed between New York City and Albany. So we
Oh,
feel like,
oh my
whoa, right
God.
in our backyard.
Oh
Front
my God.
lawn. Oh my
It's
God.
What
it's
I've heard is that Kathy Hochul is looking to put it right here in the Hudson Valley, along the river. So it's really in our front yard, to where she's looking. And like you said, it's money, but it's greed. It's just plain greed. She's seeing dollar signs,
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, she shut down Indian Point, and now here she wants to build this right here. I mean, why? It's
anytime you're willing to hurt yourself for money, that's really
mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
lot of sick people in the world.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's the same in America,
Yeah.
in Japan. Doesn't matter. you know,
Yeah. It doesn't
doesn't matter
matter.
wherever the money goes. Money and greed.
Money and greed, but what good is it if you're burnt up and
Right.
radioactive and
Yes. Yes.
your homes are destroyed? I mean, what
Yes.
what fun would it be to live in a bunker, you know?
Right. And just going back to the actually the things about why I started and what kind of vision I had was, so when I watched all the news and all the details about the aftermath of this Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, I started to learn about what's good about having nuclear power plant. Then I start to learn horrible facts about this nuclear power plants and nuclear weapons. They are brothers and sisters, and
Brothers
they
and
switch
sisters.
around. That's a front face and back side, and it's that right now I really want to insist this climate change. Whole Earth is warming up, more and more, and we have so much natural disaster hitting everywhere, not only American, everywhere in the world, and the temperature is going high way too fast and everywhere. It's not like small natural disaster anymore, because the main reason is, yes, CO2 from burning fuel and stuff, and the CO2 from production of all kinds of appliances and stuff is part of it, but the major reason is the actual direct heat coming out from 440 nuclear power plants in the world. It's 24/7. And the truth is that they make this generate heat by atomic fission, so they do nuclear fission and make generate the heat, and part of this heat turns a turbine to create, to produce power. But as a matter of fact, they cannot even use more than one third of what they generate. So what the 66.6666% of energy slash heat, where do they go? Please,
Mm-hmm.
everybody stop and think about this reality.
Mm-hmm.
And so much are released from the actual building, and so much are going under, going back to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
The ocean is boiling and killing all the marine lives with
Mm-hmm.
heat and all the chemicals. When the nuclear power plants take in water for cooling down the reactor, they add lots of chemicals to kill marine lives. And what do? They clean this water? No, they return them to the ocean. So not only the cooling water from nuclear plant that has a lot heat, but all the chemicals in heavy metals from uranium loss. What
Mhm.
kind of thing are they doing? Why nobody just why not all the scientists just talk loud about it? Once you just get on your computer and search for these simple facts, there's hundreds of millions of facts are written already. You can do your own study online,
Mhm.
and there's a few very good resources came out from German like about 20 years ago. The title is called 100 Reasons to Against Nuclear Power Generation. German is available because it's their original language. So it's Germany, so it's Japanese, and I'm sure by at this point, I'm sure they have more languages translated. Once you just read just a part of it, you get it immediately.
Right. They keep us a little ignorant. Well, I should say a lot, very much so ignorant. They make us think that global warming is because people are going up in airplanes or astronauts or arrows, hairspray. They never connect the dots that nuclear power plants are contributing to
A lot.
destruction of Mother
Major part of
Earth.
it. Maybe more than 50% of the problem is caused by this heat coming out from nuclear power plant. And lots of CO2 comes out after you pour hot water into water. What's going to happen? And
Yeah,
this is
Right.
a full of
yeah,
chemical,
same.
right?
Yeah.
It's we have to just open up the doors tightly closed by all the governments in the world, not only America. Japan is doing the same thing, and Japan is the only country got bombed by atomic bomb, and there's still many greeds are there. The same thing as this country, greed and
Mhm.
Greed. Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
and they don't care about
Yeah. And the
killing
biggest
people.
thing I don't understand is that we the
And
people
all
know.
this is because of greed and money.
Corporate money.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, we the people, I mean internationally, we
Hmm.
belong to this Turtle Island. We are all of this Mother Earth here. But the
Yes.
thing is that once you have all these nuclear plants all over the place, and when it's not being put here, what happens is that it affects us, it affects the animals, the birds, the fish, us, our children, our future children. I had a friend years ago. Her husband worked down at Indian Point,
Hmm.
and he worked there for years. He was going bald.
Mm.
He ended up with cancer just
No.
from Indian Point. And a lot of the people that lived around Indian Point ended up with breast cancers, bone cancer, and all these cancers. And they never thought, hey, could it be this nuclear power plant? Of course
Mm.
it was. Of course it was. It's all chemicals in the air, the water, the land, that gets put onto us. And everything inhibits Mother Earth, not just us, but other beings.
Yeah.
Um,
I was watching
of the Earth.
Unsolved Mysteries, and they filmed a movie in the 40s out in the desert,
Hmm.
and every one of the actors, everything eventually died
Died of the cancer, right? Yeah.
from cancer.
Hmm.
And then they, I think Howard Hughes, I think that he knew that it was a place where the government would throw down bombs.
Yep.
And within so many years, everyone in that movie with John Wayne, I
Yeah.
think,
Why did he die? Right? Yes.
yeah,
I get that.
Agnes Moorehead,
Yeah.
Hedda Lamar, the co-stars, the extras, they all eventually died from cancer. I think they said over 200 people that were in
My
that
God.
production. They all died of cancer.
Mm.
You know,
Wow.
one committed suicide because he was in so much pain from
Oh.
Wow.
from the cancer. So how it happened was, I think they had you know, those wind machines
Mm-hmm.
to make it look like sand is stirring up, and you
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
all of that was radioactive, and
No,
that's
Wow.
nuclear
no.
testing out there.
Oh my God.
You know, so do we have to worry about cancer in those cities that you said these power plants, nuclear plants, or is would you know if the town population has a heavy toll of cancer? Has anyone researched that? Or
Yeah, I think, yeah, obviously, naturally, the ratio of the cancer went up very high, and also the young ones, the kids, suffered a lot. So they immediately, the government started to give them, what do you call that, that little iodine pills and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Hello.
That's Jeanette. Every
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi.
that's one.
Hi. How
That's
are
my
you?
second Ace Coon Boom with the parade. She's my uh, she's Chickahominy Native American,
Yeah, she looks great.
and
Mm.
my right hand man. I have wanted Donna to meet her last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm
That's
Yoko.
Yoko and that's Donna. And thank you so much for coming on. Yoko, Donna, you can fill Jeanette in a little bit what you're discussing, what kind of education you're giving us.
Yeah. Go ahead, Donna.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about Banadori, the Japanese Fan Festival that's coming up, and our main focus is nuclear energy, nuclear warheads, and nuclear waste, and anything that has to do around nuclear. And our Kathy Hochul, governor of New York State, wants to put in a nuclear power plant like right local to us. Um, and there's a concern of that because with the chemicals they use that they put into the land, water, and air, besides that, it also isn't really safe for us people, our children, and all that inhabited our Mother Earth around that area. And what goes around, pollution comes around. And so, it's not just the area, it's the chemicals that will land into the ocean and that will fall through the airwaves and that will seep into the earth here. And I was talking about how Indian Point, Kathy Hochul closed off Indian Point, but then now she wants to open up another nuclear plant right here by us. So it's like, what's going on here? Well, it's greed, it's money. It has to do with money and greed. But we're going to pay the price for it, especially with a lot of people that lived around Indian Point. I had a friend, her husband ended up with cancer because he worked for Indian Point. And then there's other people that lived around there that ended up with cancers, like breast cancer, bone cancer, and other cancers. And this is a big concern. And it's not just here in the United States where we have nuclear power plants. We have nuclear power plants in Japan and other countries too. And then I'll let Yoko take it from there.
Okay.
Before Yoko speaks, I just wanted to fill Jeanette in that Yoko is in charge of a Dance for Peace Bonadori Dance for Peace Festival, and
Mm.
it's in honor of all the people that have died from nuclear disaster.
And this year will mark 80th anniversary of U.S. atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Because it's been 80 years, most of the survivors are disappearing. And they I'm actually setting up the Zoom meeting with my husband's relatives in Hiroshima, and I'm gonna talk to them in US Eastern time in tomorrow evening, in their time Sunday morning. And one of the aunts, her age is 88 years old. She usually doesn't talk about it at all. It was way too much to her.
I
But
hear reverb. I hear
can you hear?
I hear interference. Jeanette, do you have your phone on? Okay.
Um, let me go get it. Maybe it's too close.
Okay.
Maybe it's too close because I hear it as well. Wait a
Okay.
minute. I'll be right. Wait a minute. How do I? I'll be right back. How do I? If I want to take my.
Take your camera off. Yeah.
She's
So
gone.
what were
So
you
that was
saying,
mm,
Yuko?
yes. So and but because there's so many survivors, they are called hibakusha. Hibakusha. They're disappearing. We like to keep their real their real voice as much as we can, and it's war and nuclear weapons are like so, what do you call this,
Now you
violent, and it's so backwards. It's not advanced. It's crazy. It's brutal, inhumane, and this country, what I see is so many people are very much injured for ignoring the fact that America did something really bad, actually. And they started to cover it up. They started to say totally different thing, and they justify themselves, but they're not healing. Their wound is getting deeper and bigger, and that just excruciate themselves. They're almost like they're killing themselves.
right. Well, for me, for example, um, I don't really know about it. So I'm in the dark. So I think a lot of people out there are in the dark because we're not being taught. We're just here, nuclear disaster 101,
Mm,
but we're not hearing the ramification of how deep this goes.
mm.
Like how you explain Mother Earth is being affected by the nuclear
Yes,
plants. we
yes.
just hear we just hear that they exist,
Hmm.
and planes and hairspray and garbage and everything is affecting. They don't stress nuclear disaster.
It
I
is.
don't
It
see.
is.
I see protests about everything but nuclear disaster.
Right?
You
So that
understand?
means huge
The
power
emphasis
is
is on everything else but nuclear disaster
right.
and its effect on Mother Earth.
Yes.
Mhm.
It just it,
I don't even hear Native American activists talk about nuclear disaster.
um,
We talk about pollution of the water and like I said, planes and hairspray,
mm.
but we don't connect it to power plants.
So this is the time to start to think about it, because it's so obvious, very, very obvious. Once you just do your own study and research, you can just
And
get it in a matter of 5 minutes. You
and
get
it,
it.
it really shouldn't be like that. It should be outspoken. I don't know if these people are fearful for their lives, these scientists, because
There's some,
the government.
yeah,
Uh,
there are some, scientists, saying it loud, but these barriers everywhere. Government is part of it. They don't want to lose those big money resource. But
Yeah, I was watching another program where they showed the bunkers underground and the setup
Oh,
just for the Congress people. Nobody else counts.
no one else.
They're gonna rebuild the government with these
Yep.
people living and nobody else. They showed the whole setup. They had
you know what?
the medical center. They had studios for speeches. It still exists
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Under the White
for
House.
just the Congress people.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
And this is so there's
all that
no
planning when you could just get rid of nuclear plants.
Yeah.
Human being and nuclear power cannot coexist. They did so much pollution already. And for example, that this thing called nuclear submarine, right? You heard about it.
That I do
But
know.
what is it?
Yep.
This
have
is
no
a
idea.
submarine that their main force is small nuclear power plant. So wherever they go, they're pooping.
Yeah.
They're pooping everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And
I
scientists,
have no idea why they were created in the first place.
right? That's crazy.
No, I don't even hear about them too much anymore.
Yeah, and
So,
satellites,
so
and, yeah.
Yoko, are there environmental groups really protesting really strong out there?
There are so many of them, but we don't know. So this is the thing. We have to start to get connected, and we have to learn each other, and we have to stand up each other. We have to advocate together. That's what we need to do now.
Yeah.
We have to decide the deadline. If we just keep on doing this next 20 years, human beings gonna disease.
Right. Right.
We're gonna
Rise-
disease.
Yeah. Rise up and be the voice.
Our young kids not gonna have their future.
No. No.
We have to
How,
decide.
how
When
do
we stop.
how do I educate myself in the sense of being able to get in contact with some of these groups, putting
They-
some of this information on my National Indigenous People of the Americas Parade website? Because I have a section there about environmental, but it's just
Right.
basic.
Okay, so you can just put the link right
I
there.
want to
right?
put
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
I want to put more on there of what
Okay.
you're speaking of,
Okay. All right.
and
We
I'd
have
like for
many.
you.
Yeah. Okay. We have many issues relating this, radioactive substances and how we can stop these. But nuclear weapons are another big issue. But right now, if we can just focus on this huge issue about the temperature rising to kill everybody. This is the biggest urgent issue. So you can just Google search first of all. You can do even your own research and find out if once you just type climate change or heat or marine pollution, those are the things you can start immediately. And also, don't forget that what I said about 100 reasons to against nuclear power. I can just send you an even link, and you can just check it, in English. And also, when you want to do the research, only research in English is not enough. Usually, I just switch back and forth.
That's why I said I would like to get in touch with some of the activists so they can educate, and then I can send information
Exactly.
to my tribal families.
Yes, very good. Yeah, let's start from somewhere. We need to take one step ahead every time when we just think about those people who were used as guinea pig under this huge mushroom cloud, and the temperature was the surface of the sun.
Yeah.
And this year,
I mean, that would be a great topic. We invite guests to speak at the event,
uh-huh,
and that would be a great topic to, even if it's 5 minutes, to make people more aware, because we're stewards of the land,
mhm,
and like I said, we really don't. Well, locally at least, we don't really talk about how nuclear disasters are affecting our environment,
Yeah.
Mother Earth. We're not connecting the dots, like you said. We're not.
Right.
They keep us blind,
yes,
and I would like to help awaken at least my circle of friends. I have a lot of tribal extended family and family. And I think it's something that if you could send me uh, in emails,
mhm,
whatever you find, I would appreciate it.
we can do
Uh,
that, right,
if
Donna?
I could give
Yeah.
out,
I can do
you
that.
know,
Hmm.
we can have that as a forum for presentation,
Uh-huh.
maybe some type of summit.
Yeah.
um, I would really appreciate, because this is really some crazy, scary, Don, how I
Yes,
Yeah. Scary times. Yeah. I
yes,
think about my two grandsons. They're young right now, but what's going to happen in 10, 20 years, especially when I'm not here?
yeah, right.
I can't, you know,
But
That's us.
your children are
Grandma,
here, your
grandma
grandchildren are
power.
here.
We have to
yeah.
protect our grandkids.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's
I
what.
like to bring it out strongly.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes, we must.
we must bring
I
it
know.
out. We
Yeah,
don't, we hear about the waters, we're
it's
not
really the
connecting.
fight of
Yeah.
civil rights. We gotta have to have like healthy Mother Earth. And right
Hmm.
now, look at this ocean. It's all polluted
Uh,
and it's all connected.
yeah.
And look,
Yeah.
440 nuclear plant all over,
Mhm.
dumping, pooping every day, every night, 24/7.
Our
In
Hudson
the
River,
name, yeah,
our
it's
Hudson River used to be a canoe centuries ago. Canoe, fish, eat the fish. Now you can't even eat the fish. You're
you
afraid to
know,
eat the fish because so many contaminants in the
yeah,
river.
and people are still eating
They
huge
do.
fish like tuna. It's come on,
Mhm.
it's full of pollution. You can't
Mhm.
eat it anymore.
Nothing really even tastes the same
No,
anymore,
I totally agree with
No, it
you.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
right? It
Even
has
the
a different taste.
small sardine tastes horrible now. Even
It
the
does.
small one.
I thought my taste buds were changing because I'm
I
getting
know.
older, but I'm like, no, something's wrong. I don't even like
Something's
meat
wrong.
that much anymore. Even
No.
I love chicken and fish. I don't even. It just tastes
Yeah.
different. Tastes
Yeah. Now
very.
you're afraid to eat meat.
This is so screwed up, but we have to stop and start to do cleanup. It's time for cleanup.
Time
And
for cleanup.
let me just tell
Jeanette, did
you,
you
yeah.
hear what we were discussing? I would
Mm,
like for us to get more involved about nuclear plants and how, as Native people, we're the stewards, and this issue is not being stressed.
mm,
Not being stressed. We're not connecting the dots. How much this is affecting. We talk about everything else but nuclear plants.
yes, yes. So let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's a serious problem. It's not only that. To be honest with you, there's also these cell phone towers, and that all falls underneath radiation, and people are being negatively affected by that. Yeah, we need to get involved. Something is reverberating.
I hear it.
Now I have to keep my phone on because that powers my computer.
Yeah. Well, Yoko, she started a 15 years ago. She started the Bandori uh, Dance Festival for Peace, and the festival is in honor of people that died because of the disasters. And you know about the disasters, Hiroshima, and that you know.
Nagasaki.
Yeah, we know the skin top of it, but basically it's still going on. It's not getting any better. And
Wow.
I like to include it on my website, you know. And I think we should be able to give out pamphlets
Mm.
and educate the people, you know. Make it an Indian thing, you know.
Yeah, it should be everyone. It should be a thing that everyone be involved in
Mm.
because it
Right.
affects us all. It really affects us all.
Yes.
But we
Yoko,
don't
this
we don't
is
think about
Fiber.
nuclear plants affecting on that level, you know. She said that it affects the ozone layers and everything. It's that
Yeah,
deep,
Yeah.
you know. We connected to pollution in the air and the planes and things. We don't connect that the nuclear plants are part of the demons.
yeah,
So she holds this festival every year. This is the 15th year. Um, it's multicultural invites that come.
Yes.
You can tell us a little bit more about the festival.
Sure. This is really, as just like how you said, it's really multicultural. Uh, in other words, interface. We don't have any barrier between us. Just like me and Donna, we're friends, and we have nothing to against. We do work together. We respect each other, and we know we can do it. We believe in our power. So when I started this step, taking step one step at a time, learn about it and think about it and figure out what we can do. Each person, one town, one county, one state. Maybe we can just get little bigger, little by little. And we feel like it's happening now. And this is the 80th anniversary of the U.S. atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And one of the events that we conduct this year is toward the end, after Heart Sutra chant by a few monks, we're gonna make spiral walk. And this,
Hold up, Yoko. Jeanette, any way you could turn your volume down and still keep it on? You think it's
um,
the volume?
I don't know. Let me try. I think
Yeah,
okay.
that's better, right, guys?
yes, okay,
All right, I cut the volume all the way down because I have to keep the phone on and power the
That's what I'm
computer.
saying. Just turn the volume down.
okay. So this spiral walk, I'm sure that Donna remembers from the last year, but this year I use the same spiral, but I put more meaning to it this year. This is a spiral walk that we're going to walk toward the past. So we will have the flame from Hiroshima. And this is a real flame from Hiroshima heat. And this one man kept this sacred heat for 80 years.
Hmm.
And this man, the Buddhism priest, comes from Quebec to join us, and he's going to carry this sacred flame of Hiroshima with him. And each
Jeanette, any way you could try to move the phone away from you?
Um, it's oh my God. Yeah, let me try to put it over there. Is it better now?
Uh, I think so.
shall we try again? Right. And
Wilco, the gentlemen in your flyer that are performing, are they a
mhm.
part of that history too, or they were born afterwards?
You mean this Japanese dance thing?
Yes, the
It's a,
dancers.
yeah, it's a, this is really a folk dance. So, some region of Japan that is doing a lot of fishing, they have this fishing song. And some part of Japan, in the southern part, they are famous for coal mining. So they have coal mining song, something like that. And it's going on and on and on, many, many years, many centuries. And they have just natural, dance to it. And since this is a very simple steps, we can dance immediately, just following the person right in front of you. And we move around a circle, and in the center of the circle, we have traditional Yagura stage. And on top of Yagura stage, we set the taiko, Japanese drum. And this taiko drummer comes from Barrington, and he goes like dondoko, 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 dondoko. And we just have the traditional folk song, and we dance together. So that's a fun part.
Oh,
But
it sounds
when
like
we are,
fun.
yeah, doing it, we feel like, hey, we are together. We have nothing to hide. We are the same. We definitely just share the feeling of everybody's Japanese at that point.
Hold
Yeah,
on just a
it
second.
doesn't matter. Yeah,
Hold,
doesn't
hold
matter who
on.
you are. Yes.
Hold on. Jeanette, Jeanette, I have you on mute for right now, okay?
All right.
Uh, the reverb goes away.
Okay. All
But you
right.
can hear, right? You can hear what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's much better now, right?
Yes.
So
So
how many days is the festival?
just only one day.
One day.
Usually, we change around from one to another. Like we are just trying to figure out what the best thing, best day, best time, for the community all the time. So we always try to improve what we can offer to the community. But last a few years, right, Donna, we are doing set this place,
Yeah.
Kingston Beach. That's our favorite place so far. And first Sunday so far is working for many people. So that's what it is. First Sunday in Kingston Point Beach, 12 to 8. And we have different kinds, not only this Odori dance, loop dance, but we have like the van of a caravan. They are showing the wonderful caravan summer tour children dancing Japanese dance and Indian dance, and all different kinds of dance will be there. Plus music, lots of peace music.
Didn't you have people like in reggae or
We didn't
African?
have reggae so far, but of course we can bring them over.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, sounds good actually. I
Do
didn't
you
think
have
about it.
vendors? Vendors?
Vendors, food vendors, and fun vendors. Donna actually will vend lots of good stuff. The bracelet and buttons and all kinds of fun things. And there's Japanese like clothing vendor will be there, and some jewelry people will be there, and peace organization like Veterans for Peace, and the organization who works to teach young people about the peace, and Mohon Consultation. They're very famous organization for the peace movement. They
Oh,
tried to get
movement.
together for many times before the big war just starts. And so they have the long history for that. And they'll be there. And Pennies, that's Peace Action New York. They'll be coming from Albany and Syracuse. Two professors, Dr. Diane Swords and Dr. Larry Whitner, they'll come for speech. And yeah, yeah, peace. And we're gonna have we are calling it the square table discussion instead of round table discussion, because we don't have round table, we have the square picnic
square
table.
table.
So square
So
table.
let me ask you a question. Do you have like community partnerships? Is it set up like that, the community network partnerships, or do you have just your own committee?
So far, this is own committee, and the committee is not fully grown either. There's core committee members. That's really depending on us. Yes, and Donna is one of them.
Ah,
Yes.
Donna, is your drum group playing this year?
Yeah. Yeah. I open it up solo, and usually I have the taiko drummer join me because he's also a drummer. So he drums, I sing and drum, and then in the afternoon, my group we perform. Yeah.
Jeanette, Donna is a Native American Music Award winner, I think twice, right?
Yeah. 3
Uh-huh.
nominations and 2 wins.
Traditional music. Look, women on the drum. She's a leader.
So
And
cool.
they've won twice. They have CDs and everything. So you might want to, traditional music from her area.
Mm. And ask for autograph.
And ask for autographs.
This is my husband, Kazuma
My
Oshima.
husband, hi. Let me see you. He's a busy man.
I'm just doing this from my office of my ramen noodle shop. So
Yeah, I want to get up there.
Yeah, everybody has to be ready.
Some friends have to come up.
Yeah, come. We have the healthiest ramen.
And have a round table, square table discussion on peace. The parade's theme also is peace, unity, and solidarity that we have as well. So we can become community partners.
Yay!
We got our 501c3 now. So we can pick you. And we're seeking out community partners, where we could share things, and so important to unite on these issues.
Definitely. And as I'm saying, we really have to set up the deadline when we can finish this craziness, when we can end the nuclear age. We have to just say it loud to the world, actually.
Well, if you ever know anyone that would like to come on my show from your circle of peacemakers to discuss these issues, we could have that type of forum as well.
Yeah, we can
and help get the word out.
Yeah, we have like a few real professionals coming, so I can introduce them to you. And where are you located right now, Firebird?
I'm in Pittsburgh, PA, and Jeanette's in New York. I come in I run the parade from here, but I come in the day for the parade, and maybe I'm going to stay with Jeanette this year. I might get to stay a couple of days instead of turning right around and coming right back. I do that so often. Right. But like you, when you're determined to do a good cause and to make people aware, you do what you have to do.
That's right. Yeah.
You do what you have to do.
Yeah. So we are now community partners.
Mm-hmm.
We exchange and we get connected. we're tired.
What I want you to
Mhm.
do also, if you could send me a cover picture for this particular show,
Uh-huh.
I need something very clear so I
Mm,
can attach it.
I see.
And I'm going to stress also about nuclear disaster as well.
Hmm.
So
Mm,
people, and tag it so
yes.
people see your message.
Hmm. Yeah. I think, we have to start doing that, just not only just organizing this event once in a year, but we started to do like more regular base. Whoever who wants to find out about, we have to give them the resource.
We
We
need
have,
to really, really need to stress it instead of
yes,
putting it on the side. And
right.
you know,
This
it's
is,
like one of the core problems.
yes,
People don't think of it as a core problem.
yes. This is really
At
the
least in
first
my
priority.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first priority of the world. We have to figure it out immediately. Otherwise, so many people
Mhm.
will suffered and killed, injured, lose their own homes and all their, properties that they just worked so hard, like years and years to build up. They lose it. Not only those things, but they lose lots of loved ones,
Mhm.
human being, and their pets and everything. This heat
Yeah.
goes
Right.
everywhere.
So can you tell the audience the date, the name of
Hmm.
your festival, the date,
Hmm.
and the address
Okay,
of the event?
I can do that. All right, the name of the event is called Bon Odori Dance Day for Peace. It used to be called Bon Odori Dance Festival for Peace, but I want to change it to Peace Day near future.
Oh,
So that's the first step. I just switch it from festival to day this year. So Bon Odori Dance Day for Peace. That is taking place at Kingston Point Beach. That's 53 Delaware Avenue, Kingston, New York. Nice, small but nice, beautiful beach on the Hudson River.
wow.
It's
Doesn't that
very
sound
nice.
nice, Jeanette?
Yeah, and we have pavilion, we have all the tent booths, and we have grass field, we have beach to do all different kinds of performances and healing process, and we make wishes for everyone to end the nuclear age. We have to work on it. We have to start working on it.
Well, I hope this year, I asked last year, but I hope you can get someone to at least do some YouTube videos of your event so I can reshare them. I can put them on my website.
Thank you for saying it. Yes. And last year, actually, Radio Kingston is one of our community partner, and they do take videos, but it never came out. We never seen
Oh,
it.
okay. Have hubby do it, just hold the camera up and,
The
they
editing
send it
part
right
is
to YouTube.
crazy.
There's a
You
button where you can send it right to YouTube.
Yeah,
You don't have to have fancy equipment anymore,
yeah, right. But
because
this year,
it's such a important topic. Video does help.
yes, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right about it. Yes.
It definitely. We have our parades scattered everywhere, right down.
But this year, I
So
think,
many
uh,
videos of our parade. We get our own free advertisement right on YouTube.
I
Mhm.
see. I see. I think this year, the one of the documentary filmmaker Bowen is coming with his daughter to cover not every single events happening, but they want to take most of it.
Right.
So it's going to be, I don't know how quickly and how
Yeah.
they're gonna do it, and we need to raise money. I don't know yet, but
Yeah.
first thing they want to do is
Don't wait
come
for
in.
them. Just have
Yeah,
your camera,
yeah,
have
that's
Donna's
what they're
phone,
gonna do.
your phone going, hubby's phone, and just send it over to make a channel and send it over,
All
or
right.
send it to me in the email,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
can like piece it together, and because it's such an important, people are visual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're
That's true.
very visual, and if you
Mm-hmm.
don't show them, they won't take it in.
Mm-hmm.
They'll
That's really
look
true.
at that before they'll look at my show without without the footage.
Mm,
So the footage really puts the glue in the rug.
that's
It
true.
does. It can be 5 minutes, but as long as people can connect it. Oh wow! I didn't know it was about nuclear. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you can do it. I know you can do it. You can do it.
We will try. We'll
Right on
try.
your phone. You press your little button and keep it steady, and I'll help spread the word.
Oh,
And
cool.
I hope one year you could come down to the parade and march with us.
I
That
will.
would. I'm trying to get Donna down too, but I
I know.
know. I
Here.
know.
It's
But
always a win.
if you know in advance, you guys could come in a group.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
could come in a group, and we could let you, Yoko, speak on the mic as an activist for the nuclear issues.
Ooh.
Uh,
Not secondhand from Firebird.
Ah, you are spreading the words. That's
Yeah,
most important.
but we want to see the word too. That's why I said, please send me some video. Because then people say, "Oh, what's this video? Oh, nuclear. Oh, let me watch this." You
Mm,
know.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So it was good talking to both of you. And of course, my little sister right there, Jeanette. We'll talk. We'll talk when we get off. You know, and you could send me as much information, a nice clear picture, even if it's a nuclear destruction or whatever, and of your festival together. I can do something and create that, and help you get the word out even more.
Thank you.
So, okay.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
So
it.
I love all three of you,
Oh,
and we're gonna wrap it up.
oh. Thank
You
you
want to
so
repeat
much.
the date and the name again
Sure.
and the place.
Okay, I got it. All right. The name of the event is called Bon Odori Dance Day for Peace. That's happening on Sunday, August 3rd at Kingston Point Beach by the river, Hudson River of New York State. Come over. It's free.
Awesome. Can you tell the audience what Bonadori means?
Bon Odori is a loop dance.
Oh, okay.
Everybody just jump in and we dance together. Dance
Oh,
together. Come
okay.
on and join us.
We get our dance on, huh?
Yep, yep. The
mhm.
dance. Da, 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 da. It's fun. Yes, yes, yes. And food, music, dance to watch, dance to participate.
Mhm.
Wow, that sounds so beautiful. So I say good night, and don't remember your assignment. You have to send me as much information as possible, a couple of pictures,
Okay,
and I'll start getting the word out.
okay.
Okay.
All right, no problem.
All
Donna
right,
and I
guys.
will work on it.
All right.
Until
Night. Jeanette,
Good
I'll give you a call now. All right.
Bye,
Good
Donna.
night. Donna,
good
honey.
night, everybody.
Bye, Donna. See you soon.
Bye. See you
All right,
soon.
bye, bye.
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 Mwah, 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 mwah.
Bye, bird.
Peace.
Okay. Yep.
Sponsored, sponsored, sponsored.
Yes, yes.
Okay, hon. Night.
Good night.
Night. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Night.
How do I get out?
How do I get out?
The way to get out.
I'm trying to find the spot here.
Maybe Firebird, you can just
Okay.
erase us.
Isn't it the red button? It says leave?
Yes,
I
yeah,
don't
thank
get
you.
that.
Oh, okay, good night, everybody.
Where do I get out?
There's a red button there.
It's the red button. Yeah.
There you go. Good night.
Yeah. Yeah.